come to see football for League Two Bradford City, and there's 6,500 fans here. Dreamland is just around the corner. Wembley Stadium lies 90 minutes away, but dreams can tatter into nightmares. Tranmere came here in 1994, 3-1 up against Villa at this stage, and lost on penalties. In 15 semi-finals on their own ground, Villa have lost just one to Chelsea in this cup way back in 1965. But for Bradford City, what a night ahead as they strive to become the first team from the fourth tier to make the final since Rochdale in 1962. Villa make two changes from the first leg. Ron Vlaar has since returned to fitness to captain the side after 7 weeks out. And Stephen Ireland starts for the first time in 2013, with Andy Weimann only on the bench after an illness forced him out of the weekend draw at West Brom. Darren Bent is among the subs as well, after injuring his knee at Valley Parade. Bradford are unchanged from the first leg, when 35-year-old keeper Matt Duke was the hero. Target man Jim Hanson plays despite a cracked toe. 19-year-old Australian Curtis Good, on loan from Newcastle, again plays left back, with James Meredith out with glandular fever. New signing Michael Nelson is among their subs. Bill Parkinson has tried to approach these games as normal matches. It's almost impossible, though, for his players to forget that Wembley Stadium is so very close. Delph, is it written in the stars for him to play a major role tonight against his hometown club? Back towards young Lowton. And Zogby, one of the few Villa players to draw distinction from the first game. Looking in the box for Benteke. Had he taken an early-headed opportunity in the first leg, things might have been so different. In all, he had 6 chances in the opening encounter between the two sides. And it'll be brought out by young Curtis Good from Melbourne, Australia. A little bit hasty with the pass. Lowton for Villa, looking for Benteke. Good is in front of him, good defensive shape, but it's a header by Benteke and just knocked over the bar by Lowton, who continued his run in there. In the first game, Villa got in a lot of crosses. Benteke was so strong in the air, dominant, but they didn't take their chances, and they've had 2 already tonight. Joe Bennett with the challenge, and this is where Bradford City will fancy themselves. They'll send their 2 centre halves forward. Silly challenge, a bit naive out there, he was going nowhere. They are dangerous at set pieces, Bradford City. 10 minutes played in the second leg. Bradford leading 3-1 from the first. If they score here, Aston Villa will have it all to do. Now looking once again for Hanson. On this occasion, Big Jim as they call him, headed well wide. It was a long time since Villa had been beaten by a fourth tier side. January 1964 against Aldershot. Paul Lambert at Wickham through to the semi-finals of this competition in 2007. That's a good cross. Benteke was on the end of it. He's got to start taking these chances. Good ball in. And from that position, really he should do better than that. Atkinson. And towards Wells. Just rushed that one. Delph. Good powerful run, sensibly done. And gets the shot away. It's a good run. Had space in front of him, travelled into that space, gets across the Bradford player. Had there been a slightest touch there from Nathan Doyle, he would have gone down. Knows he needs an early goal. 19 minutes gone at Villa Park. The crowd applauds and stands to support Stan. And we continue to wish Stilian Petrov well as he fights back from serious illness. It's always a touching moment here. Kieran Clark looks for Benteke with a set-up there for Gabby Agbonlahor. On to Nzogbia. Agbonlahor can slip Delphin turns. Duke got down well. Surely not again, Villafield. Can he do as well as he did in the first leg? The veteran Bradford City goalkeeper. Bradford fans are singing about going up to win the cup. FA Cup winners in 1911. And it with the cross, looking for Benteke! 1-0 to Aston Villa on the night. They're right back in the tie. 23 minutes gone. Very good finish from a man who has missed too many chances in this tie so far. Got away from McArdle and finished so sweetly. No wonder the manager is so delighted. Then it moves forward. Strong run by him. He's poked it through to Ireland. He's offside. It won't count. Gary Bezic with the flag. I don't think there was any doubt about it. There's a yard offside. Bradford are defending deep. In towards Ireland. Nzogbia. Oh, good save again. He's having the time of his life in this tie. Oh, that cleanly away. Good goalkeeping once again. And Pardew watching on. Aston Villa's next Premier League game is against Newcastle United. They have to go to Millwall first in the FA Cup. Here's Agbonlahor. Stephen Ireland, little chip. And it's another fingertip save by the goalkeeper. On the night, it's Aston Villa 1, Matt Duke 0. But over the tie, Matt Duke has been a winner. Up goes Benteke. He has won so much in the air. Here's Nzogbia. Good strength there. Ireland arriving on the right-hand side. Couldn't get the shot away, goes for a cross. Benteke arriving. Oh, it's an inch wide. Surged onto it. He's so powerful when he comes from a position that's 10-15 yards out, makes that sort of run. And now here's danger for Villa. Hines cutting inside. Wells went to bend it. Oh, that's a good effort from a very promising player. A reminder there for Aston Villa that they are still behind in this tie and they cannot take chances. Villa fans trying to stoke up the atmosphere. Many of them thought they'd win on the night. They haven't been beaten here by Bradford City since 1935, but could they do enough to win the tie? It's a corner kick to Bradford City. This is where this tie could spin again. McArdle trying to get to the near post, goes in there now. And Benteke did so well. And so they set themselves again for Jones' corner. McArdle goes near post, Hanson coming in! The dream is very much alive! Big Jim Hanson scores for Bradford City. Villa undone again in the air at a set piece. Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 1. Bradford City lead the tie 4-2. This is the very stuff of football fairy tales. He used to stack shelves to make a living. He just slipped too easily away from Ron Vlaar, and Phil Parkinson was heading it in himself. Here's Benteke to Fabian Delph. Benteke's gone looking for the return. Here's Bannon. Finally wide to Bennett. Slides the cross in dangerously and away by McHugh. Applause for the young defender from his teammates. Alert at the far post. And Nzogbia with the corner. Clark at the near post. Benteke again. Well, he claims a corner. It's a strong claim too. McArdle has walked away rather sheepishly because he knows it came off him. Derby. And Doyle, what a lovely cross. Hanson, oh, he could have won the tie there and then. Could it yet turn on that miss? Big Jim Hanson could have sent them walking down Wembley way. I think it's just a deflection, a shave of Kieran Clark's head. Bradford dropping back into serried ranks. Good shape about them. Good defensive discipline. Atkinson coming in to make it virtually a back five there. Now goes wide to Mila Zogbia. Doubling up with good. That's his primary job. Has been over the two legs and he's done it so well. Zogbia couldn't get free. Agbon Lahore. Loughton into Bent. Ireland! Whatever happens between now and the final whistle, when the history of this tie is told, it will be a tale of missed Aston Villa chances. Doyle and Derby and three to the left, and Villa are badly stretched. They're on the edge. Oh, it's off the bar. Great effort. He's only been on the pitch for a few moments. Thompson, I think it was his first touch. Villa then literally on the edge of a precipice. So unlucky there. The hero of the night against Arsenal. So nearly a hero once again. Vyman has got away from good. In comes a cross, is missed by the wall in there. Ireland's first to it. Sadly for Villa, Darren Bennett made a great run but wasn't found. In it comes from Clark. It looked a tired cross that. Calm, calm, he's saying. Just a deflection took it out of the reach of Benteke. And now Turger. Trying to hold off Stephen Ireland and hold it in the corner. It's wound down a few seconds more. Villa look for the head of Ben. Vyman could get in behind here. Andy Vyman, Villa have hope. Aston Villa 2, Bradford City 1 on the night. Goodness me, they can't get out of jail here now, can they? Long ball. On by Bent. Oh, a slip. And in with Vyman. One more takes it to extra time. It was a cool finish. And Villa simply need to get it forward and quickly. Shay Given will bring it out. 10 seconds of the 90 minutes to go. Given hoists high. Benteke will attack it with McArdle. Benteke did his job. Atkinson will welly it away. Only as far as Blah. 4 minutes of stoppage time. In by Loughton. McArdle jumps. It drops towards Turger. It's a corner. There were one or two tentative appeals for handball against the Bradford City substitute. Surely they can't have this fairy tale, this dream ripped away from them within 90 seconds. In comes the corner. Benteke attacks. It's wide. Bent was in there and hangs his head. I think it was young Loughton who got the header on it. Just a glance. Mike Dean checks his watch. Paul Lambert wants more time. Villa simply have to get it forward. Delph launches it. Benteke underneath it. Derby will get it away. They're nearly there. Bradford City can smell the hot dogs of Wembley way. What a sensation! What a story! The greatest night in the history of Bradford City, some will call it. It certainly is in the modern era. Aston Villa of the Premier League have won on the night by 2-1. But it's Bradford City who go to Wembley Stadium. 4-3 on aggregate. It is surely the greatest fairy tale in this competition. And Bradford City are there. They are in the final of the Capital One Cup. On the night, Aston Villa 2, Bradford City 1 on aggregate. Aston Villa 3, Bradford City 4.
It's a night to savour. We've made history tonight, and we're really going to enjoy it. The lads deserve it. I thought the second half they were tremendous. First half we gave the ball away and we came under a lot of pressure, but the second half was a different game, and I thought the lads played really well and thoroughly deserved to go through.
The lads started really well, and they got after it and got the crowd right on it. We looked a threat. We looked dominant in the game, and you thought we were going to go and win the game. And like these corner kicks, you cannot defend that way and expect to get anything.
The lads dug in first half, expecting the worst. When they scored early on, and chance after chance. But Dukey and the back four was magnificent all night. And second half, I think we've done really well. We passed the ball well, and I knew we'd always fancy yourself to score here. So it was nice to get on the end of a set piece.